Analog attack. Analog attack. Analog attack. Analog attack. Analog attack. That's my song. Good enough.
Chris, welcome once again to Analog Attack with our new theme song composed by the one and only Mr. Peter Larson. How you doing, Pete?
I'm doing great, Mike. How you doing?
Good to see you. Pretty good, yeah.
Fix my camera so you don't have to see my dirty clothes.
Oh, so we're back by popular demand?
Yeah, part two.
Part two, African Records.
Part one was so amazing. Have to do part two.
Yeah, it's great. There might even be a part three.
And there could even be a part four. I mean, it's going to be endless. 5. Yeah.
I hope the good people at Analog Africa and Glitterbeat and Soundway are tuning in.
Yeah, because they should send us free stuff.
They should.
I think.
But it looks like we already have everything. So like maybe they won't.
It's kind of a problem. Yeah.
All right, Pete. You want to start
off? Sure. Why not?
All right.
So first record, I just got a pile of records here. I think it's going to go in order. Is this record on Glitterbeat called a Batwa, and it's called it's Pygmy music. I don't like to say that word because it's kind of racist, but that's what it says on the record. So
Right. Okay.
And it's Rwandan. A lot of people in a refugee camp making music on these like stringed bows, and it's really rad. Like it's really cool, like sort of like ethno stuff, but then it's like they break into like all this like hip hop jams, like playing on this. It's really cool. Yeah. So this is I got it for $5 in a sale bin.
Oh wow, that's a great picture on the back.
Yeah, it's really fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Glitterbeat Records.
Why did we stop growing tall? Because they're pygmies, right? Yeah.
I haven't heard that one.
It's good.
On the list.
It's good. Really weird sounds. Super weird sounds.
Yeah. When did that come out?
I think like 2 years ago, maybe. Okay. Yeah, produced by this guy Ian Brennan. He does, goes around the world and does recordings of people.
Right. So it's contemporary record.
Yeah. I think it's people in a IDP camp.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. The super cool sounds.
Cool.
What you got?
Right. Well, today I thought I'd kind of represent some female artists.
Cool.
I've got a fair few records, so this might be an obvious one, but
oh, nice.
The Lijadu sisters,
Afrobeat Soul Sisters.
Yeah, from
Danger
Nigeria.
Niman Volto.
This is like just a compilation of songs from. They had three studio records out. This is a compilation of stuff from those three.
And is it vocal stuff? Is it vocal stuff, or is it like?
Oh yeah. They sing. They both sing. They're identical twin sisters.
Wow. I was gonna say. Yeah. I was looking at the back. I was like, why do they have so many pictures of the same person?
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah, identical twins. And then it kind of says, there's tons of liner notes, but it basically says the Lijadu sisters. I think Lijadu means sunshine, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And recorded a series of albums in the 1970s in Nigeria that blended the sound of Afrobeat with psychedelic Afro rock, high life, disco, and soul in a truly unique.
That sounds cool. I got to check that out.
You not heard this?
No, I haven't heard that.
Oh, it's really great. Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Oh, this is on Soul Jazz Records. But
nice.
I think they reissued all the 3 LPs too. and
Okay.
there's standalone reissues, but this is just a comp. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, the Lijado Sisters, Afrobeat Soul Sisters on Soul Jazz Records.
And there's like people getting electrocuted.
Yeah,
From,
that's actually the 12-inch single, Danger. That's like the best song they ever did. Danger.
wow.
Very cool. Very well.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So like, I tried to go like, so I don't know, we're in Rwanda, so we might as well go next door to Uganda.
All right.
And this is Electro Acholi Kaboom from northern Uganda. And it's all like lo-fi electronic music that people would listen to like while they're driving a bus or something like that. Just like sort of weird, high energy, pounding like electronic music. And it's double LP. And it's just like, it's not, it's not like crazy. It's like, people singing and doing tunes, but it's like, obviously stuff pulled off of like MP3s and, stuff around. So yeah, double record,
Cool.
Abu Buzi Bodhi, Gang Oling, Jeff Corondo, Pana Freak, Baby Davlin, a lot of people on here.
Great.
No label.
No label.
Very bizarre.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder who released that.
I have no idea.
Wow. Where did you find that?
Record store. My friend Barnaby, Encore Records, sold it to me.
Wow. Very nice.
They kind of know what I like up there, and they're like,
right. Wow.
Here's this weird record. Buy this.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to stick with my theme of introducing a few sort of female artists. I've got 2 records by...
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Aziza Brahim. She's
yeah.
the kind of queen of Western Sahara desert blues.
Yep.
She was born in a refugee camp, I believe. It's kind of similar to that Tuareg, Mali desert blues, but this is kind of mellow. It's really mellow, mellow stuff, right? She plays the tabal. Am I right in saying that?
I don't know. Yeah.
Right. That's what it kind of said on the internet. But it's really mellow music. But this record's called So Tak. And then
nice.
There's another record which I think is a little bit better. This one. You have this one, right? No. Okay.
No, I've heard it though.
It's Abba El Hamada. It's the name of the record. There's some. It's very mellow music, but the liner notes are amazing. Can I read a little bit? Just a little.
Yeah,
bit?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
She wrote this, so it says, "I look around me after 40 years of occupation, of exile, of diaspora, a conversation, a discussion between emigrants, refugees, and stationaries, between patriots, expatriates, and stateless, between placed, postponed, and displaced, between nomads and sedentaries, between Saharan, sub-Saharan, North Saharan, and Sahawaris." And it kind of goes on like that. So,
wow, that's powerful stuff.
Born in a refugee camp, and really beautiful. The real desert blues, as we said.
Nice.
So yeah, Aziza Brahim, both on Glitterbeat.
Yeah, what a great label.
Yeah, it's funny, well, we probably know this, but I used to order stuff from Glitter House, back in the day. They were kind of a punk label, right? Glitter House. Yeah. And they licensed all the Sub Pop stuff and everything.
Yep. And they've licensed a lot of punk records even before Sub Pop.
Yeah. I mean, I used to order from them because they're a German label, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah. So Glitterbeat is just an offshoot of Glitter House. So yeah.
Yeah, and even that Tactile label, the imprint they got going, it's like great. Well, let's see what I got.
Where you going next, Pete?
I am going to go to Ethiopia, and
cool.
I have no idea what this record is. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what label it's on. Like it's this record of Begana music. So like
maybe someone can tell us.
Yeah, maybe there's an Ethiopian watching. This is a Begana, which is it's kind of like a Nyatiti, but it's like huge, like, and it has this like low buzzing sound, and she like kind of sings and plays this thing, and it's a really like sort of like trippy, like, you know, trance inducing kind of
Oh,
strange music. um
ah.
Killer record. I love
But
this
we don't know
record.
what it's called. We don't know who it is.
No clue. I have no nothing. There's nothing in English on it. Like
Damn.
literally, like nothing. You know, no indication
Wow.
of who put this record out.
Or when it was made, even.
Nothing. Yeah, absolutely
Nothing.
no information.
Wow.
So
I like
if
that.
you're out there and you see in this record and you know something about it, please
Yeah, please tell us.
speak up. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing.
And it's like even if I read Amharic, like I don't
Mm.
know. There's no real information on here. There's a
Right.
name and there's
Right.
song titles, but there's no other sort of,
Right.
you know, information. So
Oh, damn.
yeah,
Crazy.
mystery record.
Amazing. Okay, I'm going to continue with my theme a little bit. I think you know this record. Uh,
Yes.
Nora Mint Semali from Mauritania, and she plays the Ngoni, but I think they call it a different. It's like the Tidinit, but it's basically the Ngoni that
Yes.
she plays. But this one is um, a lot more aggressive than the Aziz Ibrahim records. So it's funny. I was reading a review where they said like this was too aggressive, so like like too fast, like too crazy for them. So
Wow.
it's kind of similar to that bar, you know, what the record we talked about the other day. It's really like fast, frenetic, Ungoni playing. But
Yeah,
hang on a minute. So
we
this
played with
type,
them.
hmm?
We played a show with them
Really?
last year. Yeah.
Damn.
And you know, dude like came out and jammed with us. Like he
Like,
was just the coolest guy ever.
wow. So
Her
my
husband, the
research told
guitar
me that
player.
right, she plays the Ardin, which is kind of
Okay.
a harp
Mm-hmm.
kind of instrument, yeah, and it's made from a tree, has 10 to 16 strings, and apparently it's only played by by female griots,
Wow.
like West African historians and poets played that
Wow.
instrument. But,
That's
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
So I have two records by her, like this one, and then
Yeah, that
this
one's
one.
good too.
Yeah, both on Glitterbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Where they belong.
Nora Mint Semali, really amazing desert blues, very cool.
Awesome music.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, since we're on this sort of glitter beat, you know,
yeah,
thing, and you know, when we talk about African records, like obviously Africa is a continent. You know, it's
right.
not just like one part of a continent.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I had to bring out the Amar 808
Oh,
record.
that's so good.
It's so good. It's like Tunisian. I think he lives in
Yeah,
Belgium or something now, but like he's like taking Tunisian folk tunes
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
you know runs them through an 808 basically, like uses an 808 to back them up.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's really amazing, you know, beats and weird sounds, and but it's all this like the kind of like pseudo Middle Eastern sort of sounds
yeah.
going over it. Really brilliant.
I forgot the name of his main band.
Oh, Bargu '08 or something
Yes,
like.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's cool too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got a new record out this month
Oh, really?
on Glitterbeat. Yeah.
Oh, Glitterbeat, if you're watching,
Yep.
that's one we don't have.
Address will be in the comments. Send 2 copies.
That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know he had a new one coming out. That's cool.
Yeah. Yep.
I love the cover art on that one too.
Oh, it's so cool. Yeah.
Like futuristic,
Space
spacey.
space desert stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool record.
Yeah. Okay, I think I've got one more record from the female artist that I was gonna introduce. Can you see this?
Oh, nice.
Really vocal rock. Aminata Wasije Traore from Mali.
Nice.
It's kind of traditional Mali music, kind of mixed with more like electronic kind of pop production. Has a soku, on it, which is a kind of violin type instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Single LP. Yeah, really catchy, upbeat, joyous record. But it's funny, there's videos of her on YouTube, and she's just
Mm-hmm.
always singing to like a backing track.
Okay.
It's kind of weird, these kind of little festivals and stuff. But
Yeah.
she's a great singer. But obviously, there's a full band on this record. But
But
yeah,
live, just singing to a backing track.
yeah, there's a lot of videos of her with a backing track, which is a little bit weird. But there's the Ngoni is on this too. So,
Nice.
yeah, Mali, contemporary. What's the name of the record? Oh, it's called Tamala. Tamala is the name of the record. Glitter Beat.
Glitter Beats. What a great label.
Man,
You know,
they put out so much good stuff. It's amazing.
yeah, just about everything. At least everything I've heard has been great. I buy everything they put out at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a top recommendation.
There's so much great music coming out of Mali. Like, you know, we could have a whole show about Mali. Like easily.
All contemporary, like new stuff. Like,
yeah, they're incredibly active.
I kind of like that mix of like traditional music, kind of mixed with like the electronics and the modern kind of production. I think it's pretty cool.
Totally cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I think last year alone, I think I saw 4 bands from Mali.
Really?
Here in the States, like Nura Smith Somali came, Tanarwen came, Tal National came, and Les Fields de Illegad.
Right.
Les Fields de Illegad.
Pronounce it right, dude. Pronounce it right. All right, what you got next?
Cool. Well, I guess, next, I think that I'm going to go to Egypt.
Oh, Egypt.
Islam Gypsy.
Oh, man.
It's killer. Look at this cover.
Jesus, I've never seen that.
It's so awesome. He like plays the keyboard. He's like throwing his hair around and stuff. And then he's got these, let's see on the back. He's got these 2 drummers backing him up, So like two drummers playing, together, full kits, and then he's playing like these keyboards over it. And it's just absolutely crazy.
I mean, if I saw that in a record store, I'd just buy it straight away.
Yeah, I did. I was like, I have to have this. Yeah, but killer. It's like Middle Eastern kind of Egyptian music, but over, like 2 guys playing drum kits.
Wow. Also contemporary, right?
Yeah, totally contemporary. This came out maybe 2 years ago. 100 copies music.
Nice. Burberry. Hooded Burberry.
Yep, Burberry. It's killer.
Wow, amazing. Yes, yeah. That's a first for me.
I got 2 records by him. They're both great.
2? Wow.
Yep.
Man. So remember we were talking about King Aisoba the other day.
Did you find Queen
Aisoba? Another guy. He's from Burkina Faso.
Okay.
I think he's kind of as punk as King Aisoba.
Oh, I've seen this record. Wow. Yeah. That's so cool.
They call it Mandingo Rock. And he says he's influenced by Fela Kuti and King Sunny Ade.
Okay.
It's kind of modern Afrobeat. He plays the Ngoni too, but it has that really kind of unhinged King Aisoba, kind of really aggressive, punky. Yeah.
Uncontrollable.
Yeah. From Burkina Faso. Yeah.
Nice.
First record
not a whole lot of music I know of out of Burkina Faso.
And this is like contemporary too. Yeah. Very cool. Baba Commandant and the Mandingo Band.
Yeah, the West Africa is kind of endless. Like there's so much great music coming out of West Africa. Like, it's impossible to know it all.
Right. This is on Sublime Frequencies.
Nice.
Yeah. Great record.
All right. Well, this one, it somewhat violates, your rule, about
there's no rules
about records, because it was originally on CD.
Okay.
But the vinyl copy finally came out of this record, after it being on CD for decades, right?
Right.
And Morocco, Milan Mahmoud Ghania with Pharoah Sanders. This is like one of the best records I own. It's so good.
Oh man, I didn't even. I'm a huge Pharoah Sanders fan, as you know, but I didn't know of that record.
Essential.
That's
It's like
kind of
Morocco.
recent.
What's that?
When did that come out?
This thing came out in early 90s, maybe
Okay.
1990.
All right. I've never seen it ever. Yeah.
A friend of mine was on the recording session for this record, because it had something to do with Bill Laswell and all that. But
Okay.
yeah, it's Pharoah Sanders like went to Morocco and played with these Gnawa musicians. It's a style of music in Morocco. It's like
Mm.
just kind of repetitive beats, with like
Oh,
gongs and bells and stuff, and it's just like super like trance inducing.
with
And then
Pharoah Sanders on over the top, like.
Pharoah Sanders comes out like pretty brilliant. Yeah, so obviously Pharoah Sanders is American, but he's going back to the motherland, obviously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna be looking for that.
Double
Sure.
record.
Double.
Yeah. Gotta
Wow.
have it.
I
Yeah.
have got to have it. Yeah.
Highly recommend it. I can see what label it's on. Zebra Records.
Zebra Records.
Yeah.
Mm.
Label I don't know.
No, me neither. Mm. Wow. So, I was in a taxi, and this guy. This is Guelewa,
Right?
and they were from the Gambia.
Okay.
But this record was recorded live in Senegal in 1982.
Okay.
And let's look at the gatefold. It's got a picture from that show, like in the gatefold.
Wow, that looks killer.
So basically, no like traditional instruments. It's all like drums, bass, guitar,
Mhm.
moog. Really psychedelic jams, and there's tons of members in this band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 members in the band.
Wow.
Loads of vocalists. Can I read the liner notes a little bit? It's like
Please do.
I can't read it, but it's basically really like psychedelic jams.
So it's got like synthesizer on it? Like
There's a Moog.
Moog, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, recorded live in. This is their last show ever, I think. But they're from the Gambia, but was recorded in Senegal.
Oh, that's killer.
Teranga Beat record.
Okay.
Yeah, and the record's called Halali Un Dakarao.
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
The Gambia. Psychedelic.
Gambia. Yeah.
Music.
Been there.
Psychedelic rock, basically. Yeah. Great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I got down here. Let's go to Zimbabwe.
Oh.
This is a cool record. Also on Glitter Beat.
Wow.
Like we're just hitting Glitter Beat over and over to the end today. Stella Chiweze is an old school mbira player. She plays the big thumb piano that they played out in Zimbabwe.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
she's one of the few like female performers of this, and apparently it was quite difficult for her at the beginning, but of course she
Right.
wrote revolutionary songs during when they were Rhodesia, and then kept up her political activities all through Mugabe.
Right.
And it's just really again sort of trance-inducing mbira music, but she's got this really beautiful voice over it.
Oh.
It's really a nice record.
Man, my credit card's gonna take a beating.
I know, right?
Much cardboard will be stacked.
The garbage man will be angry. So what is this guy buying? Yeah, this is a double record. Is it a double record? Maybe. No, single record. Yeah, but great record. Really nice music.
Great photo on the front too.
Totally. Yeah. She's still alive. Maybe
Wow.
like 70 or so, still
Oh,
playing.
so is that from like the 70s or 80s or
These are singles,
contemporary?
early singles from the
Ah, okay,
1970s.
okay,
Yeah. So
completely.
this is like the run up to the revolution.
Right. Wow.
It's just she was banned, from the radio and everything, for writing revolutionary music at that time. But yeah, cool record.
Very cool. Wow. All right. Marley's going to come up again,
Of course.
as it always does.
Yeah.
Famous. I think this band's kind of famous.
Nice.
The
Super
Super
Jata.
Jata band, the
Bamako band.
Bamako. It says
Hmm.
Volume 2, but it's weird. This is a reissue, but it's a bit confusing. Kindred Spirits, but this is like super high energy, like funk with like crazy guitar player,
Nice.
super psychedelic.
Wow.
This is from the 80s. This record, but this is a reissue.
So is it like kind of psych funk kind of?
Yeah, but it's based on Bambara music from southern Mali,
Okay.
mixed with kind of psychedelic heavy rock, I guess.
Okay.
Funk. Yeah, very powerful dance floor,
Nice.
funky record.
Yeah, I saw
Super
this
great
band
band.
last year, Tal National, and they kind of had that vibe going on. I guess there's like some like ethnic like thing going on where like all those Tuareg guys like do their thing, but then there's another group in Mali and they do like the psych rock stuff,
Yeah,
like the funky dance stuff.
yeah. This is a cool mixture of like traditional and kind of Western psychedelic
Nice,
rock. Amazing guitar player.
nice.
Ah, they formed in 1969, but they didn't make their first record until like 1980, I think, and it was released on some label in the Ivory Coast, I think,
Okay,
originally. Yeah, yeah. Even though they're from Mali,
nice,
very cool band.
cool.
Yeah,
All right, how many records have we done?
I have 4 records left, but they're all by the same band, so I'm going to show those all at once.
Oh, okay,
It's kind of
that's
weird,
cool.
but yeah, go ahead. You choose your next one.
Well, I don't know. I got this. I really like this. Like speaking of King
Ah,
Aisobo,
yeah, we didn't really talk about that one last time. Yeah,
yeah, this compilation that came out of Kalogo Music,
right.
from Ghana. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's
It's got
amazing. Yeah.
several different, players on Kalogo players on there. King Isoba is obviously the biggest,
King,
most
yeah.
well
I
known.
like how his picture's like the biggest.
He's like the sun, and like everyone's, basking in
In
his
his rays.
brightness. Yeah, but just a killer record. Really cool. I assume this is was a cassette at some point. Probably, I don't know. Maybe they put this
Right.
compilation together, but Makun Records, like a label out of the Netherlands,
Yeah,
put this
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, really
fantastic
cool.
record. Yeah,
And it kind of shows how diverse the music is.
right.
Obviously, like King Aisoba is King Aisoba, but like there's a lot of different takes on this kind of music.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have that. It's a great record.
Yeah, cool record.
Cool record. Okay, I have like one band that I want to introduce. They're from Benin. Maybe also
Benin,
kind of famous band.
the
The
Kings of
Polyrhythmia
Benin.
Orchestra. It's a bit confusing. There's all these like collections, and this one's on
Mhm.
Soundwave, and there's like other volumes on Analog Africa. There's not much crossover, but with the songs. But here we go. It's like from the Republic of Benin, West Africa. The Orchestra Polyrhythmia are one of Africa's least known big bands.
Okay,
This collection reflects their many polyrhythmic moods, a mixture of hard Afro-funk, driving Afrobeat, deep Afro-Latin and Cuban grooves, all with a unique flavor that ruled the dance floors of 70s urban Benin.
nice.
Yeah, very kind of James Brown influence, but with their own, take on it. So there's this collection on Soundwave, and then Analog Africa. I'm not sure. This one says Volume 2. I love this cover on this one. It's like amazing.
That's a great cover.
It's a great cover. I think like Analog Africa like really like stands out. Like their design and everything is just like head and shoulders above the other labels. Just the difference between that Soundwave one and this is yeah. Picture on the back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Horn section.
Yeah. Double LP. Along Africa, and then this one says like volume 3. Kind of, there you go.
Nice.
And this is cool. So on the back, like it's got the song titles, and then in the middle it's got like what kind of song it is.
Mm-hmm.
Probably can't see it, so it's like the first song is Rodon, and then Jerk Fong, Kavacha Fong, Sato Jerk Fong, Pop Fong, Pachanga, Jerk Sak Pata, Jerk Fong, Afrobeat, Bossa Afro, and Slow. So they've like, that's the beat, the rhythm that they used on each song, right?
Oh, so it's like telling what? Oh, that's probably good for the DJ. Like, so he'll know.
Yeah. So it's telling you like what kind of
push the
rhythm.
cue up.
I don't understand what most of these mean, but that's like the kind of rhythm that they used on each song.
Yeah,
Polyrhythmia.
and it's good that you pronounce them correctly.
I did. It was perfect. I'm expecting no complaints from anyone. And I have one more record because this is like an original, not like a compilation.
Oh, really? Okay.
Very cool, but it's original. It's like actually like a US pressing of like the original that was released. This one was released in the Ivory Coast, like this originally. This is like a US pressing. So one of the very few actual like original old school African records that.
Nice.
This is like their proper.
How is the vinyl? What condition is it in? What kind of condition is it in?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
But it's stuck on. They renamed it. The US pressing has a different name to like the original Ivory Coast pressing, but kind of rare record. Even the US pressing is kind of. I saw it on Discogs. It's
pricey.
I found it really cheap in Disc Union, of course.
Yeah. Right. Disc Union. Yeah.
So Pete, are we done? Have you got another one, or
I got one more.
Finish off with?
Yeah. So like, just because I have to, right? So like, I like, you're old when you start buying 78s. Like, it's all over at that point, like, and I found this, like, just by chance online. There's a guy somewhere in Pennsylvania who's selling a giant collection of African music. Like, he's got stuff from everywhere, and he's got like a ton of 78s. And this was a record that I had been looking for a long time. And it's on his master's voice, HMV, and it's by a Nyatiti player named Ogola Apot, who is like considered the father of the modern Nyatiti. I've met some of his grandsons and that kind of thing, but you can find this on YouTube. Some guy digitized it. Michael Robertson, he's a 78 collector up in Canada. He digitized it.
Wow.
And I was pretty stoked, or chuffed, as you say, chuffed to find this record, and it's like in mint condition. Like, it looks like it was never played.
Can we look at it?
Yeah. How do
like,
maybe hard to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's upside down.
Oh, there we go. Oh man, it's got the HMV logo on it.
Yeah, it's a British pressing.
Oh wow.
For sure. So, yeah, it's definitely not a Kenyan pressing.
Nyatiti record.
Yep.
Wow.
Like HMV did, they had like series, of different sort of music from the colonies at the time. So it'd be like from Ghana or Middle East or India or wherever.
Right.
And yeah, and it's a 78, so the song's only like 2.5 minutes long. Which is really bizarre. But
can you play it?
I cannot play it because my turntable does not go that fast. But I can play it, I guess, and speed it up digitally, and make it work somehow.
Right.
But fortunately, it's on YouTube, and I can listen to it if I want. There.
Right. Yeah. Nice to have it.
Not going to say how much it cost me. Did talk the guy down. Felt successful there. Came in a giant box. Like, he packed it like in a big giant box filled with styrofoam, and pretty stoked. Yeah.
Wow. Cool. Killer. So Pete, another great episode there. Are you gonna play us out?
Yeah, can do that. Yeah, killer episode always.
fun.
Goodbye, Mike. Goodbye, Mike. Good enough.
Until next time, stay healthy and stay clean.